What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday, November 18th. I just uploaded a new episode of my podcast. So check it out. The link is right here in the description below. I'm also on Apple Podcasts. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Google Podcasts. If you Google Mike Norman MMT Podcast, you'll see it. Or you could just click on the link right here. So something's maybe going on. I don't know. I mean, you may have read about Trump now asking his military advisors for options for a strike on Iran. Now, supposedly, according to news reports, his advisors said that was not a good idea. But knowing Trump, I mean, I think the guy has been just chomping at the bit, wanting to bomb Iran for a long time. And, you know, I think he's just going to go out with kind of a scorched earth policy. Like, I think he's going to do it. And I think, you know, the market is kind of getting a sense of this. I'm looking at the way gold is trading. Now, if Trump bombs Iran, you're going to see gold go down, okay? It's not going to go up. It's going to drop sharply. And the dollar is going to spike up. And the stock market is going to go down. All right? That's how that's what the reaction will be in those markets. Bonds will rally, the dollar will go up, gold and commodities will go down. Maybe oil might spike up, but then it'll come right back down into the range where it is right now. I think he's going to do it. I really do. I don't know how you feel about that, but, you know, knowing Trump and knowing his attitude towards Iran, I think he's going to bomb Iran. So today, the market sold off. We got news that New York City schools are closing down as of tomorrow. New York City schools, that's the largest public school system in the nation. So bad news on the COVID front. You know, I think it was just a kind of disheartening news for the market. We saw a sell-off. Now, the market is in support. I issued a buy recommendation on the sell-off. Okay, 35.70, right around there. S&P futures, that's like a support level, and below that is a support level. Fiscal flows remain at record levels. And I'm going on this. All right? Fiscal flows remain at record levels. Now, obviously, the COVID shutdowns, the school shutdowns, all this stuff, it's a lot of negative headlines. It's disheartening news. People see that, they sell. I mean, we've seen this kind of behavior before. We've seen these kind of reactions before. I cannot go against these flows right now. Now, I understand that bullish sentiment has shot way up, and that's a factor. But I just cannot trade against these flows. They're enormous. And ultimately, really, it's all about that. Now, you know, we're going to see corrections. Bullish sentiment is high. You get a little frothy here. There's going to be a pullback. I see a lot of these kind of chartists and technical people saying, you know, double top. Dow 30,000 was a double top. Futures hit 30,000 two times, double top. You know, they talked about double top in the market a couple of weeks ago, and we blew through that. So, I mean, I got to go with the flows. The flows are extremely powerful. Unprecedented levels. And I understand that bullish sentiment is high and it's getting a little frothy and you're going to get these pullbacks, but underlying everything, the government spending is enormous. it's going to support things. You're going to get bad news. You're going to get the COVID bad news. Sometimes you get the good news. Remember when the vaccine news broke? Oh, the market ran up. So, I mean, again, we get into this kind of headline trading situation. You don't want to do that. You want to have an understanding of basic conditions, the macro conditions, and what drives everything. And again, that's the flows. But I will say, I mean, the flows are something that I can see every single day. The data is there. What I can't see is what's going on inside Trump's brain, what's going on inside the White House. Now, again, if he does decide to bomb Iran, market's going to go down sharply, really sharply. Dollar's going to spike up, gold is going to go down. And I kind of have a feeling he's going to do it. He just looks like he wants to do it so bad. Anyway, check out my podcast right here in the description. The link is right here in the description below. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.